everybody, this is Jen. Welcome to my channel. It is finally time. Time for what? Time to harvest those Calypso beans I've been telling you about. That's today, right here, on Garden Jen's Journey. Alright, so here we are in my container bed area. My chocolate mint's trying to come in on this, but this will be harvested soon for sale in my Etsy shop. The chocolate mint is a wonderful just tea for that chocolate minty kind of taste. It's a wonderful little tea. But anyways, underneath the chocolate mint here is the Calypso beans that we've been growing. If you watch my bean video where I talk about the different beans I grow in the garden, and I will leave a link up above with that video, you will notice that this is one of the beans that I had mentioned. They weren't quite ready to be harvested yet because they are a dry bean, and so they needed to fully mature and really start drying out before I could harvest them. And we're finally at that point. We're finally where the pods rattle and they're cracking and dried out, and I will show you what one of these looks like in a few minutes. But let's get some of these harvested before I forget about them. Alright, so let's get some of these beans harvested here. I've got a bunch of bees who are visiting the chocolate mint here, but I'm not too worried about them because they are bumblebees and honeybees, and they don't pose a threat to me. I am not allergic to bees. So I'm just pulling some of these weeds out of here so I can kind of see what's going on. Some of them have already started opening up, so which means that they're definitely time to harvest them. So I'm going to show you what they look like in a few minutes after I get these harvested. We're just pulling them off the vine here. You can probably hear them crinkling. Alright, so I'm going to harvest the rest of these because you got the idea. You just start pulling them off and putting them in the bucket. So I'm going to harvest the rest of these, and then I'll take you into the kitchen and show you what these guys look like when you open them up. They're really, really cool. Alright, so this is my bucket full of Calypso beans. It might not look like much, but I assure you, for a seed crop, this is a wonderful start. I only had maybe a dozen or so plants, kind of like the tiger eye bean, that I really had to tend to and nurture through our wacky weather. So to have this amount of return is awesome. So I'm going to show you what these Calypso beans look like. Alright, so that's what the Calypso bean looks like. Like I said before, these are also called orca beans or panda face beans because of the markings on them. I will be offering a limited selection of these in my Etsy shop, Garden Jen's Homestead. The link will be below to the shop. It is going to be a first come, first served basis, and it will be pre-order unless you get them by the time that they're ready to go, because I let these drop on the floor. I cure these before I send them out. So it's going to be about 2 weeks from the day that I harvested them today before I will be able to ship them out. But I will put them in my Etsy shop if you want to pre-order them, because like I said, it's going to be a limited supply. Alright, so that is the harvest of the Calypso bean. Like I said, I will have a limited stock of them in my Etsy shop, so you can try growing them too. They are a wonderful dry bean to add to your soups, spreads, and other ways that you use your beans. I thank you so much for watching this video with me. Give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful in any ways to how to grow a new type of bean in your garden. And as always, I thank you for being with me on this journey, and I hope that wherever you are wonderfully blessed. So until next time, everybody, bye-bye.